John. It is described as a street race that led to a deadly pileup on the Matthews Bridge.
An innocent man was killed in the collision, which was a little over 2 weeks ago. Tonight, the victim's brother is asking for your help catching the reckless driver responsible for this tragedy. We spoke to Channel 4's Scott Johnson, who is joining us now live. Scott, from what we're learning, this really could have happened to anybody, right?
It could have, because essentially a guy in front of the racers was just driving along the Matthews Bridge, and a guy is possibly in what appears to have been a drag race, slams into the back of a car, but then the driver who was racing didn't stick around to see if the person he hit was okay. He didn't wait around for cops. He didn't do anything. He just got out of there, got in another car, and sped off, leaving our driver up there critically injured. He died just the other day. Police on the hunt for whoever sped up on a driver, causing a chain reaction crash and killing this man, Donnie Barringer, a longtime entertainer and musician who started in Jacksonville and moved out to California for decades under the name World Donnie Bee. I sat down with Barringer's brother, who says the evidence points to street racers as the ones responsible for his death.
They were racing across the Matthews Bridge. And you know, it had to be young because nobody in their right mind was going to race across that bridge unless you're just young and crazy.
Police say after the crash, the driver responsible jumped out of their car, hopped into another one, and took off. They left their car behind, but Mack says he's received little information from police and wants the driver found.
I would hope that the police would, they have a car that's been abandoned, that they would take photographs of people who are associated with that car and do a six-pack type lineup.
This type of case is not foreign to Mack. He's a criminal defense lawyer in California.
Sir, are you conflicted?
No, by no means. I'm not conflicted at all. Not at all.
Mack says while he defends clients in cases like these often, he wants a suspect found and some justice for his brother.
These kids are going to have problems should the law catch them.
So once again, this happened just after midnight, Friday, March 23rd, which would have essentially been a Thursday night late. So if you know anything about who's responsible, who was driving this car over the Matthews Bridge and ran off, call Crime Stoppers at 1-866-845-TIPS. We're live tonight. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, what about that abandoned car on the bridge? I'm assuming that police have that car. Can't they use that to find this driver?
Haven't heard a lot from police. Did hear from the brother, though, and he's telling me from what he's hearing, it appears that car may have been stolen, so tracking down who was driving it could be tough to do, if there's any truth to that. Tom?
Scott Johnson reporting to us live. Thank you, Scott.